What's up, everybody? It's your guy Q, the movie collector here. We're back again with another 4K video review. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. It encourages me to do more 4K reviews for you guys. But today's review is going to be a new watch for me. I've never seen this movie, believe it or not, and I know I'm probably going to hear it in the comments, so I'm prepared for it. But recently, when this movie got announced, pandemonium pretty much struck. It was one of those releases where I want to say, let me start off by saying this too. I feel like with Disney and Sony with their releases, they haven't been making enough to feed demands, and now it's starting to feel like a case of FOMO. But anyway, that's a tangent for another time. But today's review is going to be about George Cosmato's Tombstone. Now, this movie, believe it or not, I have never seen it before. When I saw a lot of people just raving about how excited they were to finally see this come to 4K, it had my attention. Then I immediately went and looked up who was all in this movie. So you've got Kurt Russell, you've got Val Kilmer, you got Sam Elliott, you got Bill Paxton, you've got Michael Biehn, you've got gosh, I forgot what that guy's name was. Let me see, what was his name? Powers Booth. You got Powers Booth in this movie as well. You've even got a younger Billy Bob Thornton in this movie, who actually like he's a little overweight. So I don't know if this was like early in his career or not. I'm not sure, but he had a very small role in the film. But basically what the movie's about, it's about Wyatt Earp and his brothers. They're trying to settle down and retire, pretty much from all of their past doings. They're looking to settle down, and they stumble upon a town of Tombstone, Arizona. Now, it also happens to have that Val Kilmer's character that he portrays, rest in peace, Val Kilmer, is Doc Holliday, which I will say after watching this movie, is probably my favorite Val Kilmer film. I will definitely say that he acted his butt off in this movie. I enjoyed his performance very much. Him playing the role of someone that was a gambler, that pretty lucky, didn't take any crap from anyone that called him a cheater. But the movie has a turning point in it during the OK Corral scene. I'm pretty sure people who are very familiar with this movie know what scene I'm talking about. It's one of the best shootouts that I've seen in cinema in a while. But I loved it. I loved every bit of it. The action, the acting, the drama, everything about this movie screamed, watch more Westerns. So, and it's going to be really difficult for me to go on and watch other Westerns, especially when we've got the Eastwood films starting to come out next month from Arrow. I'm going to try not to hold that in a high regard to these because I know that's an older film. But I really thoroughly enjoyed this film. Now, let's talk about the picture quality. Now, with me not having any experience with watching Tombstone prior to today, I can't really speak on how it looked back in the day, but what I can compare it to was the theatrical trailers that's also included with this disc as far as the special features. It looks great. It looks amazing. Now, is it reference quality? I don't think so. It's not quite reference, but it does look good. It looks good. Nice grain structure. Very nice color. Very, very nice color. And the highlights were incredible as well. Now, there were some scenes, especially during the scene where the storms are going on at night. I felt like it was a little too dark, but it wasn't quite crushing. It was just right. I would say it was just right. But I thought the movie looked incredible. The movie is sporting a DTS 5.1 master audio track, which I will say it sounds great, from the sound of horses coming on the screen, running towards you, going off in different directions. They sounded great. The gunshots, especially the scene where I think it was Val Kilmer that had the shotgun, shot it off into the air, and that sounded amazing. Now, for anyone who has a sound system that has DTS Neural X, where it up mixes a DTS track to have some X highlights. What I mean by that is you having the overheads. We have the sounds of the overheads. You're in for a treat for that too. So it sounds amazing if you have a Neural X up mixer. So I thought with the special features, it was enough for me because, again, I've never owned this movie before. And I thought they had enough. Even though there wasn't any new stuff on it, I can't really dock points from it. But for the next person who's owned the previous Blu-ray or DVD, they may dock it points for that. I thought it gave me enough of the background of the film. I mean, you got conversations where the director's talking about it. You got conversations from all the actors and actresses that portrayed their roles in this film, talking about all of the homework that they've done. And even Wyatt Earp III had a role in this movie. So there's some legitimacy to this. And what I learned through watching the special features is that especially Kurt Russell, he said something to the magnitude of like, in everything portrayed with Wyatt Earp involved, you never got to see a human side to him, which you do in this film, and you learn a lot about Wyatt Earp in those times because of Wyatt Earp III that's in this movie. But yeah, I thought it was a fantastic release. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you guys the J card that comes along with the steelbook release, as well as the steelbook itself. Now, what I will say that I don't like, I wish Disney and Sony also incorporates a standard edition, but unfortunately that's only available in the UK, where you get both the steelbook or you get a choice of the standard release. But here in the States, we only have a choice of steelbook. So that's never a good thing. Give us more choices. So, but yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys what the steelbook looks like, as well as the J card, so you guys can get a good idea of what this thing looks like. It's a beauty. But I will say I was a little disappointed that there wasn't any embossing on this, especially where the badge is on the back of it. But enough of me yapping. Let's get to it. All right, so here's the steelbook, as you'll see here. And there's a spine. Well, focus. There we go. And there's back of it. Now you see what I'm talking about. It's not embossed, so but it still looks great. And there's the inside. So you got a good look there. Let me take these discs out for you so you can see what the rest of it actually looks like. Take this out. This actually looks really good. So check this out here. There's the Earp brothers along with the Val Kilmer's Doc Holliday. So yeah, and it doesn't wrap around. That's just pretty much how it looks there. Let's see. I'm gonna put these discs back in here. It's a solid release. I just wish that they actually made more copies of this so more people can experience this release. Because now I feel like more people are having to wait now, which that's never cool. But here's the J card. If you guys want to, if y'all want to pause, take a look what's on here. Which it may not look like there's much on here, but there's enough, I will say, in my honest opinion. Now I do know that there's like a alternate cut that's floating about out there. This does not include that, which is a bummer. I would like to see some stuff that was missing from it, but from what I've been told, there's not really much you're missing from that. So But yeah, so that's Tombstone from Disney. Finally. But if you guys enjoyed this video review, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is the third review technically, but in my opinion, is the second one. Please, guys, do all those things for me. I would gladly appreciate it. I'm going to continue to bring you guys more. So thanks for watching. Peace.